Afternoon all, hope you're well. As you can see, something quite exciting has arrived. Although I kind of showed you it didn't arrive assembled. This is my new lathe. This is an Axminster AC370 wood lathe. For anyone who wants to know the exact model number. As you can see, this is a freestanding lathe. I'm going to try and keep the shop to this angle, as the rest of the workshop is an absolute bomb site from all the packaging that this came in and other bits and bobs. So yeah, really happy with it. Fantastic quality. Probably not the easiest thing to put together, if I'm being honest. Weighs the legs and this kind of tray here. I don't know what it weighs exactly, but you can carry it. You can lift the base up quite easily. It's the bed itself which must weigh in excess of 50 kg just by itself, because I had to get two people, well, me and someone else, to lift the bed onto the frame, because unless you were Eddie Hall, I don't think you could carry it by yourself. So yeah, it's a pretty decent size lathe. I went with freestanding partly because I had the space for it in this section. I know that vibration wise, there's less vibration if it's freestanding. And I also went with it because this size of lathe is almost upgrade proof, in the sense that as a wood lathe goes, unless you don't really get much larger than this in width, or sorry, length, without going like way up in price and size. But this is a fantastic size for what I want. It means that whatever I want to do, I'll be able to do. So a few features. Obviously you've got the tailstock, the tool rest, and the headstock here. One of the things which drew me to this lathe is the features. So like many lathes, the headstock's fixed and you can move the tool rest and tailstock. But with this lathe, you can move the tailstock. You can move it different angles. I'll try and do another video in a few days where I'll go into more depth, because I'm using a little handheld tripod just now, so it's almost impossible to turn it. But this turns out kind of different angles to about 180. So this faces there, and then it comes back in. But the other feature is and one of the main features that I thought, with having not much space and depending on what you're turning. So if you're turning a massive bowl, or if you're turning something big this way, that you think, well, there's not enough room for you to do that. But this actually moves along the bed. So normally the headstock is fixed, or sometimes the headstock isn't fixed, but you can only tilt it on its axis. Whereas this headstock moves entirely. I'll look it off. So as you can see, lock it down, the headstock itself moves as a whole. The motor is attached directly to it, so everything just goes with it. Variable speed, you kind of, again, don't have it plugged in just yet. I need to put a different extension on the wall to reach the cable. The cable's there. But yeah, so this allows you to pretty much set it up whatever way you want. So that's going to become really handy, definitely. But yeah, and tools, he's arrived literally maybe must be about 20 minutes ago. This is a set of Robert Sorby. This is their kind of best selling range. It's their kind of like core 6 tools. So you got your skew chisels, your scrapers, spindles, rough and gouge, parting tool, what else is it? Bowl gouge, scraper, yeah. So kind of like your essential core turning tools. Obviously, wood turning tools wise, it's a hobby in itself collecting turning tools because there's so many variations and sizes and different features of countless and countless amounts of tools. But I got this for an absolute steal. The retail price for this set is I think 175. Quite a pricey set of tools, but I got this for 120. This exact set. Just shows that all you need to do is do a bit of research online and don't necessarily go for the first option, and you can find a great deal. But yeah, so really happy with these tools. Robert Sorby, as many people know, is one of the top wood turning tool brands, if not the best, or at least one of the most prestigious brands. Like I said, this is a core turn set, so initially it should be perfect for everything I would want to do. As you know, I make a lot of ashtrays. All my ashtrays like just now are by hand, so looking really forward to turning those ashtrays. Should be able to create some really nice stuff. What else? Yeah, ashtrays, bowls, tampers, an assortment of different stuff, spindles, different bowls, a few different accessories I'm working on, designs for. And obviously the big question that everyone wants to know is, will I be making pipes? And the answer to that is yes. Not initially. As many of you know, to make pipes you would either want a set of briar jaws. I do have a chuck. I just add, this isn't the finished setup. There is a chuck on the way. That should actually be arriving today or tomorrow, I think. I got a Nova G3 chuck. Again, one of those universal chucks that a lot of jaws can fit to. Really, it's also a really affordable chuck. Trucks can be extremely expensive depending on what you go for, but the Nova Free chuck gets a good rap and it's relatively affordable. But yeah, so back to the jaws. I need to get obviously jaws. I'm looking at jaws from both Vermont Freehand and Record Power. Haven't really decided which one I'll go for. They're both roughly the same price. I think the Record Power ones, raw crafted, not Record Power. I think the raw crafted jaws are $110 and I think the Vermont Freehand I think 95. So there's not much difference in it. I'll just have to read reviews and see what people prefer. But yeah, so I will plan on making pipes. I do want to make pipes. I think that's almost an extension of the hobby. It's like if you're passionate about pipe smoking, you'll want to eventually have a go at pipes. So yeah, that is my plan for the future. Not just now, maybe in a few weeks or a few months' time. I'll maybe have my shot at pipe making. But for now, like I said, it's focusing on kind of ashtrays and bowls. When I say bowls, to me it's defined as a massive topic, kind of massive variation of things you can do. Tampers are definitely one. I make all my tampers by hand just now, so having this lathe will allow me to make some really nice, interesting tampers from different materials too, and not just brass. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed that. I looked at the new lathe, really happy with it. Excited to get started, and yeah, there will be pipes coming in the future. So as this is kind of a pipe channel, you would say, well, all I do is smoke pipes and film that, tobacco and stuff related. So I do plan on having shot pipes, like I said. It's just a matter of time about getting the jaws and different accessories you need to make pipes, i.e. drill bits, the variations of drill bits you need, I've got sanding discs, and I've also got a drill chuck on the way. So I've obviously already had the drill truck ready for drilling the chambers and the mortise and that for the pipe. So it's just about getting the drill bits and getting the jaws itself for me to attach the briar to the lathe. So I think I'll round off there. Hope you enjoyed a look at the lathe. Really happy with it. And there's a few more things I'll update you on as they arrive. But yeah, really happy. So I'll catch you next one.